This is Where the Goobs. What theme song is that?
I don't know.
He has a guy with a hat and a whip. Archaeologist.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. You know Indiana Jones? You might know. Yeah. Yes. This is We're the Goobs. I'm Sam. That's Drake. Ella Elise is still in the midst of an epic contract negotiation as we start season 4, whatever that means. Anything you want to say before we get rocking?
I don't know.
Well, you don't know. All right, we'll move on. Animals of the week. Do you want to go first or me?
I'll go first.
Go ahead. Tell me your animal.
Camels were domesticated over 3,000 years ago and used by humans most often for travel.
Wow, so camels have been around a long time. Interesting. What else, sir?
They can easily carry an extra 200 pounds and can walk 20 miles a day through the harsh desert climates.
Wow, impressive. So strong,
200
durable.
pounds?
It's heavy. They don't care. Camels can do anything, apparently.
What? Aren't camels tall, though?
Yeah, they are. I think they can grow up to 11 feet in height, maybe 11 feet in length, 6 feet in height, something like that. Maybe.
I feel like
They're
they're
big.
tall.
Yeah. What else, sir?
Camels can close their nostrils to keep out sand, and they have extra long eyelashes to keep sand out of their eyes.
So they're built for the sand. They don't care.
Yeah.
Or we might get upset about getting all sandy. They're just like, whatever.
Yeah, they
They're
don't
blocking
care.
it. They don't mind. Anything else, sir?
There are 2 types of camel species, and one of them has a hump, and the other has 2 humps.
So I would have thought.
Yeah, no, I think okay. I remember that. I've seen one. I've seen them in like movies where like one has 2 and then one has one
so there's
hump.
2 different type of species of camels, and yeah, one has 1 hump and one has 2, which is interesting. I would have thought they all just like had one.
It kind of is interesting.
Yes. Anything else about camels before I dish some facts out there?
Nope.
I'm doing with the crab-eating fox because I thought it was a really funny name. So the crab-eating fox lives in all sorts of habitats from savannas to woodlands in South America. So these foxes will eat just about anything, and their diet depends on what's available and what they can find, including crabs, reptiles, birds, opossums, and armadillos. Opossums are not small, and neither are armadillos. So
I thought possums were like very small. Like I thought they were small, and then
you saw one.
I saw one. They were huge.
They're big. They're not small. They're not. I mean, obviously they're like bigger than squirrels, smaller than large.
Yeah, I
dogs,
thought they were the size of a squirrel.
Yeah, sometimes they can throw you off. So yeah, the crab-eating fox apparently can eat those. The crab-eating fox is mainly nocturnal, is also active during dusk, spending the day in dens dug by other animals. They are capable of digging, but would rather prefer to take over another animal's den. So if an animal burrows into the ground and it leaves their house for a little bit, a crab-eating fox might just come in there and make itself at home. You know, it's kind of like me. Like when you're just hanging out doing what you want, and then I just kind of come in and take over. It's kind of the same thing. And last thing, these foxes travel together in pairs, but they like to hunt as individuals. So they might go from place to place together, but when they're out there getting food, it's a one-man show. Moving on to the word of the day. The word of the day is cursory. Do you want to know what cursory means? It's an adjective. Do you have a guess?
I feel like it's something with writing.
That is a good guess because you're thinking of cursive. Cursory, something described as cursory has been done or made quickly. So in a sentence, we were disappointed by the mayor gave an only a cursory glance at our report.
I was thinking it did sound like, it sounded like writing.
Yes, like cursive, yes. So if something is done quick, that's cursory. So good times. We're moving on to the country. What country we go? Chad, which is at the crossroads of North and Central Africa. Tell me some things about Chad, sir.
Chad is known as the Babel Tower of the world because it's crucial cultural diversity.
Yeah, so apparently it has over 200 ethnic groups and over 100 languages spoken in the country.
What?
So very diverse. Super cool. I mean,
is
lots
that
of
a record?
Yes, probably. Lots of different people, lots of different languages.
What? I didn't know there was 100
Super
languages. Cool. I thought there was like 44 languages.
Yeah, there's so many.
I didn't think there was 100.
Yeah. What else about Chad, sir?
Country is named after Lake Chad, which is the second largest wetland in Africa.
Cool. Carry on.
That is... I wonder how big it is.
Yeah. Well, I should have looked that up. Sorry. What else?
Much of northern part of Chad is covered by the Sahara Desert, as 1/3 of country's total area is Sahara.
So obviously a lot of desert, which
Africa is desert.
There's a lot of desert in obviously northern Africa, so a lot of that's barren. Not a lot of life, just a lot of sand and hotness. Anything else about Chad?
Chad has vast
reserves.
Vast reserves of gold, uranium, and oil.
So they have lots of resources. Interesting. I didn't know these things about Chad. Anything else you want to say before we move on to this day in history?
No.
This day in history, November 9. Hey, remember last time when I did this day in history and I was a complete mess? I'm going to try not to be nearly as much of a mess this time. November 9, 1922, Albert Einstein was named the winner of the Nobel Prize for Physics for his explanation of the photoelectric effect. You know who Albert Einstein is?
Isn't
Theory
he
of
the
revel-
smartest man?
Huh? I mean, he was super smart. He was definitely one of the smartest people probably ever to live. He was a scientist, a physicist, about over 100 years ago. Was, I guess in 1922 was maybe probably his prime time winning a Nobel Prize. Also on this date, November 9, 1989, the Berlin Wall, which extended 45 kilometers or 28 miles to divide the western and eastern sectors of Berlin, was opened by the East German government. So, two wild things that happened today. Let's move on to the national days. You want to tell me what the national days are?
National
Louisiana
Day.
Yep. The second one, this is a tough word to say. Do you know how to the second national day here? Do you know how to say that first word?
Oh. No.
Just guess. It's fine if you're wrong.
it's
Microtia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's a tough word. So it's Microtia Awareness Day, and then what's the third one?
National Scrapple
Day,
yeah,
which I believe is something to do with pork, like
I thought it was
leftover
something
pork
with
and
pie.
scraps. Yeah, maybe
Like something with pie.
Moving on to the old We Are the Goobs song recommendation. I'm going with No Control by One Direction, which is on the album Forward. Do you have a song recommendation, sir? It's okay if you don't.
I'm going to go 100 Bad Days by H.A.
All right, thank you for dropping that fantastic fact. Now we're moving on to our favorite segment called How Random. Totally just made this up recently. We're going to just dish out some crazy facts about the ocean. We're going to go back and forth. Okay, so we'll let you do the first one. No, I'll do the first. You want me to go? I'm going to go. No, you go first. No, I'm going to go first. I'll go first, and then you'll go. We'll go back and forth. So fact number one about the ocean, the average depth of the ocean is 12,100 feet, which is almost 3,700 meters. So it's very deep, and there's a lot of water.
Yeah.
Maybe too much. Maybe there's too much water in the ocean. Now, you tell me something about the ocean.
There is an underwater mountain range that is 40,000 miles long, which is just over 65,000 kilometers.
So to put that in perspective, the longest mountain range above water, the Andes Mountains, I think is 4,000 something miles long. This one is 40,000.
40,000.
That just hurts to think about. We're going to move on. Sound travels underwater about 4.3 times faster compared to air. This makes determining the direction of sound nearly impossible for divers. So if you are underwater in the ocean, you kind of probably get disoriented by the sound.
You need a underwater microphone.
Underwater podcast microphones? Should we sell those? we might consider selling those.
No, they're so cool. They're like you could just stick it in the water and you can hear like whale calls.
That's
it's so cool.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
What's up next?
My turn?
Yeah.
Ocean currents moving water around the globe to keep places from getting too hot or too cold.
Yeah, that's something I didn't know. You know, the way that water and currents flow around the world helps warm up certain places, also cool down certain places, but it keeps it in a good range so that we can live here, which is very, very cool. Also, about the ocean, there are more historic artifacts under the sea than in all of the world's museums. So, for example, apparently there's over 1,000 shipwrecks off of the Florida Keys alone. I can't even imagine the amount of gold and silver and random journals written by random people at the bottom of the ocean. Just saying, I bet some of those journals were like, my gosh, day 74, in the middle of the ocean. I just want to go home and eat a sandwich. But yeah, lots of cool stuff at the bottom of the ocean. Do you want to go? Let's go deep sea diving one of these days. You and I will get some equipment.
Please.
We'll go.
I'd love to.
No, the correct answer to that is, Sam, I will not go into the ocean because it's terrifying.
No. You go to the coral reef. You go to Australia and then you go to the coral reef.
Ooh, that sounds pretty cool.
I will
never be doing that.
Isn't like the Great Coral Reef or something like that? You can see a sea turtle.
Yeah, the ocean is fantastic. And I love the idea of it. I don't love the idea of going into it.
No, we should go like, crap. It's like harpoon fishing or like spear fishing.
Yeah, that just sounds terrible.
No,
I don't know.
It doesn't.
I probably won't be very good at it. Are there any more facts about the ocean, Mr. Drake?
The Pacific Ocean is the largest in the world. Contains about 25,000 islands.
25,000 islands. I mean, there's islands upon islands that we don't even know about. So. Yeah, crazy. Those are our random things about the ocean. Moving on to something to accomplish. Last week, I said I was going to eat 5 Halloween Oreos. Obviously, I ate like 70. I was going to draw a picture of Batman. I didn't do that, but I drew like a couple before, so I'm going to count it, even if it doesn't count. Read something. I did some reading. This week, I'm going to take a 14-minute nap at some point. eat some pretzels, and learn one random thing about outer space. Your
already
goals
did that.
last week, Drake, were to eat. Your goals were to eat all candy on Halloween. Did you eat candy on Halloween?
Yeah.
Good job. Then it was to get out of your wrist brace. Did you do
Yes,
that?
I did.
How
I
is
did
your
like 3
wrist
days ago.
thumb situation?
Oh, it's fine. It's just a little stiff.
Okay,
Like
all right, just a little stiff, but we're doing good. And then you're also, I wrote Platinum Fortnite that Sam doesn't understand.
Yes, I did.
I don't know what that means. So
Yes,
great.
I did. I did reach it. It took me like 3 days,
Hey.
and then I did it.
But you persevered. What would you like your goals to be this week? One of them is going to be read about Batman's friends. What else? You have any other goals?
Learn about stars.
Learn about stars.
Because
Nice.
we're doing that in school.
And one more. Let's go 3
It's pretty
goals.
interesting. Oh, fun fact. There are more stars than there are grains of sand.
Yeah, that one hurts my brain a little bit.
That-
And now that you brought that up, I'm a little rattled. Do you have one more goal that you would like to do?
Eat 10 pieces of candy.
Ah, classic. All of our goals are surrounded by food. Now, everyone's favorite segment. I say that for like all of our segments because they're just your mom or my mom's favorite segment. Sporkle time. This is going to be a fun one, I think.
Oh, no. Do another name
Hey,
one.
No,
like,
this
oh
one
my God.
is okay, and we're going to do this one for a while because I want to see how many we can get. So I might not cut us off on this one. I might see how far it goes. It is, can you name the 100 most viewed Wikipedia pages? You know what Wikipedia is? It's just the website where if you type in, like, for example, you type in LeBron James's name, it's one of the top articles on Google. You click on it, it's got all this stuff about him. So basically, just start naming really famous people, really famous,
Okay, I'm
really
ready for you.
big countries, musicians, anything like that, and we're going to see the pages that people like to go to on Google.
All right.
Ready? Go.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, she's got to be on here. Yep, she is.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ooh, that's a good one. Let's
LeBron
see.
James, Stephen Curry.
Hold on a second. You can't speak this fast. I can't type
I
this fast.
can.
All right, so we'll do LeBron. Shohei Ohtani's not on here, but good guess.
How?
LeBron James is. Stephen Curry.
Kobe Bryant.
Stephen Curry is not. Let's check about Kobe Bryant. Also, you can say countries. You can say
Countries.
presidents, world leaders. So like,
USA.
so the United States. Yep, that's one of the top things searched.
Great Britain.
So Great Britain, or should I say the U? Maybe I'll put United Kingdom and see if that's searched a lot.
China.
United Kingdom.
New
yes.
York.
China. Yes.
New
New York.
York.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, crap. London.
London. Yep.
What are our famous cities?
Exactly. Big cities.
I
Good.
don't. Chicago.
Chicago. Sorry.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, probably. I'm gonna guess that one is in here. Nope, it's not.
How?
Because what are some of the biggest? What are some other big countries like? What are some huge? There's France is a pretty popular country.
Paris.
People, yep,
Paris.
people definitely are searching Paris.
Berlin.
Berlin is a good thing, but no, not top 100. What? Germany.
How?
Germany is. What about some world leaders?
Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef. Let's see. Great Barrier Reef. Nope.
How?
Who's our president right now?
Donald Trump.
Well, he's going to be, but
Joe
who's
Biden.
Yep, Joe. Let's see if he searched a lot. Yep, and then we'll also probably put Donald Trump. Who was president before Trump? He probably has searched a lot still.
I feel like it was Obama,
Yep.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Barack Obama. Yep. Wow, he searched a ton. Okay. Who was the Queen of England?
Oh, crap. Queen Elizabeth?
Elizabeth. That's got to be on here, right? I'm going to give us 3 more minutes. Queen Elizabeth II. Yep. She was
God.
4th. So countries. Oh, okay. Like also stuff like pages about wars. So what are the most famous wars
World
of
War
all time?
II.
Yep. So World War II,
World War One.
World War One,
American Revolution.
American Revolution.
Oh my God.
That was a really
these
good
are
one to put.
So hard. What are these?
What are some other musicians? So there's Taylor Swift. Who else is?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber's got to be. Yep, he's up there.
Harry Styles.
Harry
I
Styles.
don't know about that one.
What about? Oh, you know who? Ed Sheeran's got to be on here. Oh no.
How?
Who else is really? Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce.
What about?
Drake, Kanye West.
Drake, yeah. What about Drake is not on here.
How?
Kanye West on here? Kanye West is on here. All right, let's think about let's see if there's any more athletes. There's more athletes on here. Who are some of the biggest athletes? What about football players? Who are big football players right now?
Tom Brady.
Yep, he's got to be on here.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yep, Patrick
Josh
Mahomes.
Allen.
Yep. This list might be a couple
Justin
years ago.
Jefferson.
Yeah, I wonder if this list might be from 2022. So, who else is? Gosh, this is kind of hard.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yo, the Kansas City Chiefs.
They're so good.
Let's see. This has got. Okay, let's think about some big people in history. Who are some really famous people in history? Like Martin Luther King Jr. is probably on here. What about someone like Ronald
Hitler.
Reagan. Yes, that's probably true. Adolf. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, think about other. You got to think about other people. in history.
Hooverville. What is his name? Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt.
Theodore Roosevelt. Not what? Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Oh yeah.
What about what? He's not on here. What about some planets? Ooh, there's some planets on here too. So
Earth, Mars,
Yep.
Jupiter,
Jupiter's got to be searched a lot.
Saturn,
Mercury.
Venus. I don't know if I said that.
But Mercury.
Asteroid belt.
You know what came up when we put in Mercury was Freddie Mercury. All right, I'm going to give us one more minute and 19 seconds. Okay. What about some TV shows? What are some popular TV shows? There is...
No, I don't... Oh, Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, come on. I doubt it. No, it's unfortunate.
I don't know.
You know what probably is? You don't see this because you're too young. Game of Thrones. What about award ceremonies? What kind of awards they give out? Oscars? What do they give out for music? Do you know what they're called? Rhymes with Slammies.
Grammys.
There's some more actors. Who's really big? Who plays Iron Man? Do you know his name?
Oh, Jack Black.
Ooh, good one.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I bet he's got to be on
Tom
here.
Holland.
Robert Downey Jr. is not on here. What about Tom Holland?
I don't know anymore.
Nope. Unfortunately, I don't know what year this list came out. Do you know the Prince? Do you know the princes of Prince? The Prince. I keep saying the word Prince over and over. So there's Queen Elizabeth II, but then there's some princes also in the royal family. Do you know their names? One of them has the same name as
King Henry.
Not Henry. Close. Starts with an H and it ends with Re.
I don't know.
Prince Harry.
Oh my!
And then do you know it?
So close.
And then there's Prince William. Neither is on here apparently, unless I probably have to put in their last name. We have 7 seconds. We have done 28. I'll be curious what some of these are.
Many?
100. We aren't going to do 100 of them. We don't got time for that. Okay, I'm just going to say a few that are going to make you really frustrated. Okay? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh my God! You
Okay.
should have told me to think soccer.
Right.
No.
Lady Gaga. That one hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Canada. We didn't give Canada the love it deserves, so we are sorry to
Canada's
Canada.
not a popular country.
It's very popular. People are looking up Canada all the time. Canada's very cool. And by cool, I mean it can be cold as well. It's cool in multiple ways. India is searched a lot. Michael Jackson. Probably should have gotten that one.
You should have gotten that.
Abraham Lincoln. Can we just remember
Oh
Abraham
my
Lincoln next time?
God.
Those are some of the top ones. Michael Jordan. I don't know why Michael Jordan should have been the first person that we said. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh
I'll just do a couple more. Darth Vader and Star Wars.
Oh my!
Those are in the top 30. Darth Vader and Star Wars are top 30 most visited
God.
Wikipedia pages. And it makes sense because people are crazy for their Star Wars. That is the end of the first episode of season 4. We don't really know what that means. We broke this up into seasons, which doesn't really make any sense.
How did I not get?
It's okay. I know we're going to beat ourselves up over this. Is there anything else that you would like to say? I think we have done 67 of these wonderful episodes.
No.
And we're still working on that contract negotiation with Elise, but what can you do? What did I sing at the beginning? I don't remember.
Indiana Jones.